Hello guys, my name is Kento. I'm gonna introduce one of my housemates. His name is Chris.
Hi.
He's from America and he studies in the UK in Leeds basically. Well, our universities are different, but yeah, he's staying in Leeds. So I want to ask some questions about why did you choose Leeds, or like culture differences between UK and the US.
Yeah.
Sort of things.
Yeah.
So first of all, why did you choose come here?
So I came just for school. So I had a professor back in my undergrad that actually recommended that I come here for grad school. So undergrad back in the US, it's very like physiology based and like just exercise. And here it's more like applying it to people and society and like psych, and I really liked that. And then it's just a lot cheaper over here. Like, yeah. I feel like I can save so much money. So I got to travel abroad and like spend essentially what I would spend just going to school back home, but in travel fees, my living, and going to school.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, actually, one of my friends, like, he's from China, and he said like you care about the reputation of the school. Does it work in the US as well?
Yeah, pretty much. So like getting my postgrad or like my master's, no matter where I get it from, looks better in the US regardless. It's just more education, and then doing it abroad makes it look like well, it's a resume builder. I mean, it's like you're able to adapt and whatnot. Also, it's just a cultural experience. So everything is so globalized now. It looks really nice to be able to say like I was in a different country for a little bit, and especially in the US where it's like all US all the time. It feels like, you know, it looks nice. Yeah, right. Very America. It looks good to be able to say, you know, I've been somewhere else and like met other people. You know what I mean?
Right.
Exactly.
So were you thinking that like to apply some of the other school as well?
Yeah, I thought about it. So back home I only applied to one other school, and that's because you have to pay to apply. Whereas here it was just free. So I mean, I applied to...
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. And it's expensive to apply back home. Like I think the application that I did was for UT Austin. And it was like $80-90. Yeah.
Per school?
Yes. So it's wild. I mean, you spend so much money just applying, and that's not guaranteeing that you get in.
Right.
So it's like here where you can just send out your application.
Yeah, right. It's free.
Yeah,
basically.
it made sense to do it.
Well, some of the school like charging you some amount of pounds, but basically yes, it's free.
Right. It's not like how it was back home, where I mean you could apply to 5 schools and that's almost $500.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. What's the culture difference that you felt ever since you came here?
I feel like it's tough to apply it to Leeds, because you know, like Leeds is super metropolitan like city. So you get, and it's a college city. So you get a lot of the same things that you would back home. I would say it's definitely more diverse than a lot of places back home, depending on where you're at. Like New York City, of course, you know, LA, West Coast, like big cities like that. Chicago, you get a lot of diversity, but like I'm from the South, so you don't. So like Leeds is definitely way more diverse. I would say I miss the food from back home. It's probably like the biggest thing. Yeah, like I just feel like the food was better. Maybe that's just because I'm more used to it, but it's also more fried food and fat and salt and all of that. So like, of course I love it, but that's probably the biggest thing that I miss. Aside from that though, I mean the people are really similar. I feel like that needs to be your sign out. It's like, thanks, I hope this helped you out a little bit, taught you a little bit of something new, and if you liked my video or like felt like you learned something, you know, give me a like, subscribe, the links in the bio, whatever, like down below.
I'm gonna use it.
Yeah.
So I hope this video helps you guys, and then well, since he's my housemate, so he'll here. Okay. Now, if you like it, please subscribe and the like button, and yeah, see you later guys. Bye.
Bye.